Hello friends, welcome to 5 Elements Astrology. This is the first video in relation to 2026, the new year which we are proceeding to. In this video, we will discuss about the transit of slow moving planets which have a very long lasting impact on our life, and they trigger the most important events such as Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu combinedly affect our marriage, career, job change, change of residence, change of country, childbirth, and many other things in our life which are of paramount importance to us. So let's start this video. Saturn is the slowest moving planet, but however, it is not changing sign in 2026. It will continue to transit in the sign of Pisces. The second most important planet is Jupiter. Jupiter will be moving to its exaltation sign in Cancer on 2nd June 2026, and it will be further moving to Leo on 31st October 2026. Jupiter's ingress into Cancer having lot of positives, but there are few negatives also. Jupiter is transiting 8th from his Mula Trikona sign Sagittarius. It is capable of giving you immense spirituality, but wherever the sign of Sagittarius is placed in your chart, you might face some setbacks also. There will be some issues related to the significations. We should always observe the results related to house. For example, if Sagittarius is in your 9th house, there might be some issues with the father or due to father, as Jupiter is 8th to your father's house. If this sign of Sagittarius is placed in 8th house, that is Taurus ascendant, Jupiter will be going to the 3rd house. So there might be lot of transformations which are coming in the life. There are a lot of short travels, lot of transformations, as Jupiter lords the 8th, which is the house of transformation, and it is going to the 3rd, which further adds to this transformative events. But the most positive part about this transit is that Jupiter will be aspecting Saturn with this 9th aspect in its own sign Pisces. Saturn in Pisces was giving rough time to many people, and Jupiter helped curb the roughness of Saturn in a very efficient manner. Especially with this 5th and 9th aspect, Jupiter can do wonders. The third important thing is the water element will be highly activated during this time, because two most important planets, Saturn and Jupiter, will be going through the watery element only. So this is the time to let go of mental frustrations, to let go of that emotional imbalance which have been hurting you from many years. Many people cling on their emotions, they keep things in their mind, and they keep on thinking about it year upon year. So this emotional garbage actually doesn't let us to enter into the next realm. Fire signs is activity. What is Aries? Aries is starting something new. So you have to end few things so that you can start something new. Fire signs give initiation. They want us to do something new. They want us to start a new long-term planning. So when you will go of your frustrations, the emotional imbalance with Jupiter going through this sign of Cancer, you are again creating a good balance, and this transit is very favorable for this. It will also give very good results in work life balance related issues. It will give very good results for people who want to change the job, who want to start something new, because so many people who were trying to change the job or who were trying to shift teams to try something new, they were not getting good results. Saturn in Pisces is like a end quote. Something is ending in the universe, because Pisces is 12th sign of the zodiac. So Jupiter help you to finish that and start something new. The next important transit is of Rahu and Ketu. Now this Rahu and Ketu will be changing signs in end of November. 25th November's True Notes transit is there, and for the 5th December we have Mean Notes. Ketu will move to the sign of Cancer, and Rahu will move to the sign of Capricorn. This is a very tricky transit, I will say, because Rahu's dispositor Saturn will be going through Pisces. It will be going later in 2027 through the Gandan to the debilitation sign of Aries. So many professions which were of paramount importance earlier might come to an end, as Saturn is ending the cycle in the Pisces and starting a new cycle from Aries, and we have to restart from point zero. This will happen in 2027, but I am just trying to explain you to make a ground for this Rahu and Ketu transit. Ketu in Cancer is very tricky because Cancer is your emotional self. Cancer is the sign of nourishment. When Jupiter comes here, it attains power because Jupiter nourishes. Jupiter is the guru. Ketu wants you to let go of many emotions here. You will try to cut off from few people. You will try to cut off from your homeland, and even if the planetary significations are very severe, you might try to get away from the like figures too. It is not that you don't have love for the motherland and motherly like figures or your mother. It is just that your soul wants to reinvent things. It wants to rediscover things in the universe which actually nourishes your soul, and it wants to go away from the homeland for some time to discover yourself. Many people will feel the urge to leave the place they are living at that time and go to some other place. But the dispositor of Ketu moons changes sign very frequently. Therefore, this transit will be very difficult on emotional side for many people, especially who have major planets in Cancer, uh, Aries ascendant people, Aries moon sign people, or who have moon dasha ongoing, because Ketu will create a vacuum inside. You want someone to fill that vacuum. You want someone to be your soul food. Rahu, on the other hand, will give a compulsive disorders and obsessive behavior in the profession. You will try to do more and more there, and this will create a vacuum in personal life. It will create a vacuum of emotions. Your inner feeling is that no one is loving you, but you yourself are running after materialistic things. Creating balance wherever Rahu Ketu is placed is very important. And the best remedy for Rahu and Ketu is give Rahu to Ketu, give Ketu to Rahu. This is what I would say. You need to distance yourself sometimes from the significations with the Rahu is placed. I just mean to say that take a break from your professional life too. Whenever Rahu is in Capricorn, you need small breaks to regenerate yourself so that energy is not lost. Invest this energy in your emotional self. Invest this energy connecting to motherly like figures. You will have very deep connections there if you invest these energies there. We will discuss this transit in much detail in a separate video. This have huge implications, especially these implications will apply to people who have major planets in Cancer, as Rahu and Ketu will move through these signs. Capricorn is the highest form of karma, and it is not just your profession, it is all types of karma you are performing. So Rahu here impacts the karma of the entire world. Important point about these two transits is that Jupiter and Ketu will be in 0 degree conjunction in month of November 2026. Jupiter will have entered Leo at that time, and Ketu was already transiting Leo, and this conjunction will be happening at 0 degree and 1 degree Leo. 1 degree Leo is a very important point because Leo is the sign for leaders, governments, and people who are working for government. 2026 is a year ruled by Sun in numerological terms. So governments are very important, and influx of energy in this axis of where Leo and Aquarius is can trigger many events. It can be a difficult time for world leaderships also. It can be transformative time also as policy shifts, and world order shift can be seen at this time. At personal level, it is the time to spend time on yourself, on your personality development. Leo is a sign of royals. It is a sign of skill development. It is a sign of starting something which you have been doing in your past life births, but you have not started in this cycle. So you can start something new, start learning new skills, start learning astrology if you are thinking long before. Start taking your violin classes, start taking your guitar classes which you were thinking long before. If Venus is placed there, if any learn dancing, you want to learn painting, you can enhance your skills at any level. Whenever Jupiter is going through Leo, Jupiter expands wherever it sits. So after 31st October, when Jupiter is in Leo, you can concentrate on your mantra sadhana, on your children. Having children is very good blessing at this time, and many people will bear children, especially people who have Aries lagna, also Sagittarius lagna. When Jupiter is going through Leo, it's a very promising time to have children. So guys, do give your feedback about this video. In our next video we will be discussing about all ascendants.